All right, let's get into draft. So Ash, Rumble, and Lucian banned into Jackie Love, 2 AD bans. I mean, Ash could be support, but we're seeing him more as an AD carry now on this patch. Skarner first pick. I like that. Skarner's broken. Corki and Tristana are both up. Now, one thing we haven't seen teams do is take both Tristana and Corki on the same rotation. I think that is a viable line that you can run if you really want to deny the Corki. Because if not, people are okay playing Corki into Tristana in general. Jackie loves Senna. Mako plays other things besides for Nautilus. He plays Orin, etc. Should be okay. You expect Corki to be picked here for Scout. I think you can also potentially go Maokai. Okay. They go the Ziggs pick. Locked in, bro. So this is the thing. We saw this actually yesterday into Senna. This is now becoming a counter to Senna in China right now. People will play Ziggs into Senna because Senna likes to leave lane and kind of like go lane with the top laner or roam around with the jungler, whatever. And the Orin / Nautilus / Tom Kench will be farming, and the Ziggs can easily hit the turret. So this is like a new idea that people have in China right now to play Ziggs into fasting Senna. Leona ban, Arthur's ban. What do we get here? I mean, normally you get like Leona Ziggs lane, so it does make sense. The other thing could be like, you could still go something like Rel. What would Wei play here? I mean, he always just loved Maokai. Okay, Rel is banned. Okay, so that was the other thing that I was thinking of. Weiwei's always liked playing Maokai. Could be okay. Well, what is Skarner's damage split? Skarner, Lolalytics. I assume that it's mainly physical damage. Skarner is 60% physical. So you probably can't go... Can you go an AP jungler with this? It's pretty scary. Pretty scary. But then Corki does a lot of like true damage and physical damage, so maybe it's okay. Brand for Tien. Tien Brand sounds sus to me, bro. I don't know. Tien Brand sounds not great. Because he generally is not a jungler that plays the finesse champions well. Like Tien Nidalee, Tien Brand, like all these champions that actually require decent finesse, that's a little bit scary to me. They could go something that contributes to more engage. Generally, people don't like playing Xin into Brand. There's the more engage. Ends up being a driving pick. Okay. What is the top lane pick for top esports? What is 369 play here? Mordekaiser, that has been a counter, but Mordekaiser Brand is quite a bit of AP, especially when you have an Orin on your team as well. But I think you have enough AD with Tristana, Senna that you can play it. If you don't go for this, I mean, you could always go back to something like K'Sante, but I just don't think K'Sante is like amazing here. So I think we'll win. I think it's really close, bro. I could see either team winning this. I think it really depends how broken this Mordekaiser counter pick to Skarner really is. We've seen it get banned a couple times. We saw it played. It makes sense in theory, so we'll see. Mark's still a sub. No, Mark is on a different team now. Mark is on WE. Hong is the starter. Oh, nice from Gala. Great flash too. Well played, Gala.
That's a big
bro. That was such an insane dude. Ziggs mechanics. Are you kidding me? The W follow back. The flash on the f***ing Orin E. Come on, Gala.
Flash out from Gala. That's feel.
That's sick.
Getting that kill down. The only bad thing really is that the kill goes on to Hong. So still a lead is taken. Cream looking for the end.
Cream?
He's got it.
Explosive
charge. Oh, he flashes to the Rakan. Well played from LNG so far. Well played.
Scout and LNG up 2-0.
Yeah, Hong doesn't go for the reset after the play on the bottom side. He roams up to the top side to find his way into the mid lane and is able to save his mid laner. Though I say 2v2. Jackie Love's not actually there right now. Mako.
Oh,
no, that's not it. Wait.
Flag and drag combo.
Is it?
They do get the damage back. That's
wait, Gala used his W that was on the floor already because Mako flashed. That's a way to get closer. The EQ flash was it. LNG's doing it, bro. They're looking pretty clean.
But gets a searing charge.
They're looking like they're kind of back a bit.
Actually, the answer. They're looking for a dive.
Wait, just has to cover. Oh, clean.
Installs impact straight into the turret. 369.
He has no. Oh, never mind. It's not clean. He has no ult. He has no mana to continue.
As Tien was able to get a big one. Oh.
Senna didn't have ult there. I thought that was going to be a lot better than it was.
The kill on top side means that Zika not able to back because of the way that Tien can posture over this wave.
Can anyone get here? Can Corki get here? Can anyone get here?
Yeah, they can look for it. No flash on Zeka for now, though. Bottom side, they want Jackie Love.
Oh, Jackie Love. You might have... Okay, he flashes there. Oh, they're going to get him in the top
They
side.
killed him top.
Oh, my goodness. Meanwhile, bot side.
Killed him top. Hong got Jackie Love sums for his sums. Gala flashed as well.
That initial
I mean,
power
mainly what
into the stain
LNG is playing for is they want to get this turret down.
He's got a teleport ward right above that control on the bottom side of the map.
I don't think that. Okay, Gala really wants to fight because he's 2 items. He's like calling for this. You can tell that Gala's the one that wants to fight this. I don't think it's that great of a fight, to be honest. I think they should wait for other items. Oh, kind of clean though from Weiwei. He's gonna get ulted by Mordekaiser. But he got a decent engage.
Look at Cream's resets.
I don't know, bro.
Rocket jump waiting to go
I don't know.
Cream is
yeah, I don't know. They should have just never fought it. It's just actually unfightable. They just threw the whole game. Gala was 2 items, so he really wanted to fight, but it just definitely was not a good angle. Like, they had Skarner full pushing bot wave. They're denying bot wave here. They were going to be able to wave clear mid with Ziggs ult. It's just a really bad timer to fight. Like, Corki doesn't have IE yet. The Ornn is actually pretty tanky.
So many different members, so critical.
Like, it's just very hard to fight here.
See who 369 0'd out of that scenario.
They actually threw the whole game.
Damn, all the chaos was going on.
Because they were playing well before this, you know, like they were having a good game. I mean, I think the way that this could have went better is maybe if Hong flashes on 369 there and they just commit to one-shotting 369 before he's able to ult. Maybe they can do something. It just seems like unwinnable though. I mean, the good thing about Gala is dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, Gala.
Yeah, just give him. The good thing about the comp from LNG theoretically is that like the Ziggs is able to follow engages
to make sure they can't. The pincer maneuver has been
really
initiated.
easily.
He's gonna stop
like
him in
Ziggs
the
can
wall,
follow engages onto Senna really easily, and Senna's one of the squishiest champions in the entire game because it's always so low level, right? So ideally, you'd want your comp to just like have your Jarvan and Rakan if Senna's always out of position, just go on him, throw Ziggs ult on top. Pretty much a one-shot. Dude, their early game was so good here too. Damn.
Because the problem is,
they played such a good early game, then they just got stomped afterwards. Cream?
Oh, he's going to go right back in onto Cream, donning Shadow across the board, and Mako is the one that comes up.
Didn't have the ability.
Oh, Cream rocket jumps preemptively.
Oh, what a sad game for LNG, bro. What a sad game. So Leandri's, I was saying, was better because Leandri's doesn't have mana. That was like the whole point that I was trying to make. Oh my god, the buffer again from Cream. Well played.
Catches Gala. Oh my god, Hug is already gone.
Oh.
Gala's just trying to survive, but there's a man that's just rolling dice
sad,
in his
bro.
face.
Holy
and those
this game exploded.
Spikes as top esports.
Oh my god, Cream is just styling on him.
Just split. But they've got a lot of
Tarzan is in Emerald playing 80 carry. I think he went like 0-5 yesterday.
Mako. They get engaged on though in the end, and Jackie Love is in some trouble.
They TP'd on top of the thing.
As
Skarner's is trying to kill Jackie Love.
Oh
my god, please tell me he kills. He doesn't have a rock, bro.
Look at those fancy
Nah. It's a tragedy, bro. It's such a tragedy. What the fuck? I was kind of like hyped for LNG. I was kind of invested in everything. I don't know. Their early game got me hyped and made me think that they were going to be good again.
They really can't. And they get the free kills on the back end. Top esports, this is a very, very fast Baron.
I think Cream is a top 20 mid laner worldwide. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I think he's top 10. Now.
But between him and Gala, they've got to pull off a miracle.
You know, the thing is, like, yeah, Cream played bad in the series versus Fnatic, but Cream did not play bad in Cap.
It gets scarier. You can see LNG. They know what their composition does. They know they need to stack up and scale down. But it is.
Oh my god, they're gonna literally have the game ended here.
It's completely turned on its head. Whoa,
the game is just gonna be over. I mean, they don't have a wave for a bit, but like this is so over for us.
But they're gonna save the kill potentially here. Oh, it's gonna go to Jackie
Holy
Love anyway.
The game is just done like that. What the hell? They got fucking murdered.
Behind you. It's that damn man who keeps rolling dice.
They have 6 scrubs. The game's over.
Gala, what do you
both
do
bets
when you got
answer missed in this one.
Like what the. Tower on the bot side going down. The mites are aplenty.
They lost the whole game over Rift Herald.
Right now,
unironically.
Top esports
that
trying
became
to finish
a slaughter
game
so
one,
quick.
Sub 25 minutes.
Dude, it changed
They're crashing
so quick.
The towers down, and they've made a mark on this series. It's 1-0 to kick us off in dominant style.
Now, I mean, if you lose this game, it's like, what game could you end up winning? Your mental is shattered after this. If you're LNG, yeah, you feel bad about this loss. Because you came out like smurfing, and then like as soon as there was any team interaction, you just got slaughtered for the rest of the game. Senna, Tristana, Camille, all banned. Corki banned by LNG. So the teams that played Tristana and Corki banned them this game. So the other team couldn't play him. Fearless draft, baby. Dude, I'd say, bro, you got slaughtered like this in game 1 after that start. There's only one hope. You got to Gala Kai'Sa it. It's the only way. Skarner is available. 369 is going to pull out the Skarner, but if he does, I assume Zika will do the Mordekaiser as well. All 10 champs from game 1 in Fearless draft. I mean, they could, but I think it's not that good to do that.
Say it's a head scratcher, but
I went into this before, but I think that the reason why I don't like the what people call hardcore Fearless is then it incorporates strategies of like inting games on purpose to remove champs from the enemy team, which I think is like not good for viewership experience at all. I think it would really like add a lot of bullshit into the league community if teams would like sack a game and pick 5 top lane champions just to like ban out the other guy for the future games, and you know, they just troll a game on purpose. I have a Kalista Nautilus here. Kalista Nautilus is that good here, to be honest. Like, would you want to play Kalista into this? Rumble, Hui, Varus, you're giga outranged. What do you ban, Leona here maybe, if you're LNG side? I feel like Mako could just play something like cannot die bot lane, something like Alistar, and he'll be just chilling. You think LNG will make it through the world
jungler regardless, right?
or hedging FPS NIP more? I think NIP is probably like the favorite out of all those teams.
Ready to go.
I mean, we got to see Weibo progression. Like, I'm not sold that Weibo's going to be dog shit. I know they've played bad so far. They could easily get into form. LNG could easily get into form, like shoot for a top 4. Like, the 4th seed is not that strong in LPL. I think JDG is better than the other teams. They're not super strong either, but like top esports, BLG domestically, those are the 2 best teams in China. I think those teams are probably going to Worlds outside of like some catastrophe happening. The other 2 teams, I think it's decided, and that's like why I always like watching LPL playoffs, because I always feel like that top 4 is actually a battle. Hey, Lee Sin picked by Ian here. Always been a very good Lee Sin player. I think LNG needs a tank top. Casante's down. Skarner's down. Actually, what do they play? We need an AD tank top, but like Poppy kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't have to be a real...
Interesting one for sure.
Yeah, it's like they want to go tank top, but now you have like essentially triple AP topside. Ugh. I don't like it from LNG at all.
Okay, it's gonna be.
I think they're cooked. They also lack damage overall. Like, this is a weak team comp. They're getting this game, I think. So this is a strategy that we've been seeing more, where the team that sends their bot lane top will give level 2 to their top laner on the push. They'll give level 2 to their top laner. Because what would happen would be that once you clear this wave, right, the bot lane of LNG would generally base and run bot side. The red team bot lane will run bot side, and a lot of times the top laner from blue side will then TP top. And if you don't give your top laner level 2, he can end up really far behind in experience, because he's going to get this wave. 369, the reason he doesn't instant TP is he's trying to like wait long enough that the enemy team is willing to base here.
Probably not going to have much action.
This is something that Top Esports was actually really bad at MSI.
Because
it feels like since then they've actually... You know, like from watching MSI and playing in MSI, it looks like they actually have gotten better at lane swaps.
I think we continue to see that now that we're getting actually a play on bot side. Hung's going to ensure the dredge line connects with that flash. Mako going to be turned into chop.
I think it's Drake for sure. Question is, does Lee Sin end up running top side for grubs, because he does have top prio?
Or a play either way as a Cream.
Oh, nice combo from Cream.
Despair. He's going to go for it.
Oh, he flashes forward, so he doesn't do what a lot of plays do there. Well played from Cream. So what a lot of plays do is they try to time their QW, which is the like one that comes from the sky, the really long range one. They'll try to time that with the end of their Quail when it's the most damage. What he did there was he flashed and kept on autoing, trying to threaten the QQ, which is the Bolt, which is a lot harder to dodge. It's also a skill shot. And he forced Scout to flash and then QQ'd him afterwards. So that was well played by Cream there.
Did get that first one. Trying to find the
he didn't just commit to a QW landing and only getting a flash. He actually got both, and he got a kill. No flash on Hung here.
Can take it to some of the best.
Might look for Gala. Gala's probably just dead.
And there's
but Tien should go first. That was actually really poorly played.
LNG might have pulled the trap here. That spear lands
good kick.
369, and the Cougar Claws come out, but it's the Ren that kills him. Now Wei trying to get out with his life, and that's a
Tien griefed it. I mean, Tien should have just went. They could have killed. They could have one-shot Gala here.
Down now.
Ian just
Such
needs to
clean
Q,
execution from LNG
W
there.
kick,
Not a
Rumble
single
puts
member
damage on
dies,
top,
and they
it's
pick
free
up
kill.
369.
TP.
Exactly.
This guy is gonna potentially flank onto Hui. Hui has no turret.
They're moving on Cream.
Yeah.
Cream doesn't know. Cream doesn't know. Oh, now he knows. Does he know? He doesn't flash. Able to get the severing bolt off at range. Cream.
They're playing
still
this. They have
full
TP.
health. TN coming
Rumble's
over. Now
TPing
they
behind.
find him.
Oh,
on the
they
other
caught-
side,
they caught
Mako,
Callista, they caught
he
Gala.
plays the engage on the Gala.
Ian should take that.
Now Top Esports, they've turned it on its head here.
Not gonna take it.
Severing bolt from the side of
Oh,
Cream.
he hits those.
Oh, he's gonna go
He didn't need to
down,
either, though. You should give that
TN.
to
He
Cream.
cleans that
Should
one
know
up.
your
Top
place, you little
Esports
jungle
now
dog.
have shown
You give
their
that shit to
teeth
Big Daddy
as
Cream.
they are 1,000 gold up over LNG.
Give my boy
Just a couple of Qs TN this
all the
game that
resources.
Maybe could have.
He's becoming a
Sonic
beast
out
this
LNG,
this
but
split.
he's
I'm telling you.
nice on the
Cream at his first international, he had some like shaky performances,
Catches out
whatever.
Gala in the river.
He's legit now. I think G2 is like a top 4 or 5 team in the world right now.
Probably gonna base race
Yeah, I mean, I think you
first
could give
time
them
now.
that. Give them top 4. The way I view G2, the only reason I wouldn't want to put G2 as top 4 is because I do think. Oh, 369 is dead here, by the way. I do think that if they do make semifinals of Worlds, that is a performance I'm happy with. I think if they make semifinals of Worlds, they perform well. Like that's a performance to be happy, to be proud of. Oh, Gala is getting absolutely chunked by Hui. Hui is doing fucking work here.
Mega angle right now. Severing bolt flashed out of
JackeyLove can't get through Mako yet, though. Very hard for Gala to play there. He got hit by the
wants to get that engage going, but
LNG
4 strong
into
will move back to mid lane.
a full combo with ult.
Overextension to finish off
Yeah, so what I was
369.
gonna say is,
Get it, but
when it
just a
comes to
little bit
G2,
too
the only thing
bloodlusted there.
that I
didn't quite catch
don't
where
like about
Cream
saying they're top 4
ended up
is
going.
I feel like they should be proud of semifinals at Worlds. Like, I don't think that their expectation should be to get to semifinals. I think they should make it to quarters and then make it to semis as like a big accomplishment. Something the West hasn't done in 4 years. So they're hitting mid though with the 3 grubs, or 1 grub actually. Sorry, 3 turrets they have. It's only 1 grub.
That's big.
Mako has no ult. He's just dead. He had ult in 1 second. They get mid turret off it. They just need to run now though. Gotta be careful not to get chased down. Oh, Scout the flash. Okay. Is that a thing? There's no follow up there, bro. That Scout just looks off. Like I feel like old Scout would never do that. All sports, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a bit different when you're making like $20 million a year though.
Here comes the Ornhorn though. Zika
JackeyLove, no flash. Good play overall.
Completely take down
Good play overall from
but on the other side, now 369.
LNG. Can they chase at all? Maybe they pulled the trigger on JackeyLove. JackeyLove had no flash
up, so they'll back off too.
for about 30 seconds, so they got the window. Now they're pushing on to mid. Drake is still down for a minute 20. Can they potentially get mid turret? They have 5 grubs, so all about can TS defend mid. They needed that, bro. They needed that. Game felt like it was getting out of their hands. The opponents of a team, good movement. Oh, he's just dead as hell though.
That one.
Actually, maybe not. Oh, that ended up hitting? No way that ended up hitting. Nah, that's some bullshit, that hook. I would take NIP over that OMG team.
Oh, Cream.
Cream just walked up, bro.
Riding the lightning right there, brother.
Wait, are they losing this game? It looks kind of hard to play. It looks like they just don't have damage. Gala got hit, though. Gala got hit.
But that equalizer will.
Oh my god. Gala got hit by Whale, and it was so much damage coming in. Cream did so much in this fight. With the Rumble ult on top, it was really good.
Here comes the top
369? 369 flashed in. He killed Weiwei.
Is 369.
Question is, do they start Baron off this?
Now Hung goes down.
They don't have that much Baron damage. I think it's kind of hard to do it. Okay, back in game.
There's a fair bit of that.
All right, so this is 3rd Drake. It's not super important for either team.
On the side of Top Esports, one of those kind of effects that.
Bro, did they change Chemtech Drake icon? Is that the new Chemtech Drake icon?
Having level 16 here is actually pretty massive.
I thought it was like a little fart cloud. What happened to that?
Right there.
Hey.
Well from the angle of Scout. They actually have a beautiful.
Oh, they go on to Scout here. They didn't get the kick though from Tien. Tien didn't get his. Okay.
Down. Mako's
He's dead.
getting a little bit low himself. LNG looking to scrap this one out, but look, 369.
I mean, this is what before Hui has death cap.
Strong.
Ian is dead. I mean, they don't have to contest this.
Front line of Top Esports. They're going to move into the Dragon. There is no TN to contest this one, but maybe the damage is enough.
Dragon, I don't think that they have enough damage. I think this is bad from TS. I think they should just give it. They can poke them here, try to stall them, and then go Baron after when TN spawns. I think that's probably your best play.
LNG just going to try to capitalize on this one. Weiwei's in there like swimwear, baby.
Weiwei's dead. You don't need to fight this too hard. Play it slow. Okay, good. All right, they get Baron off this. I mean, they can maybe end. They can end if they kill Scout. Scout has flash. He has to flash away or he's dead.
369 chasing him out.
He has to flash away, doesn't he?
Gonna capitalize on it. He makes it out.
I thought that they could TP behind him.
To tail the tail.
Yeah, they can TP behind him. They can end the game here. They're going to play to end. They're just going to have Jackie Love chase and the rest are going to end. GG. It's over. It's a wrap, bro.
And on the
they end the game here.
That's it.
Cream ends the game with Mako's flank.
No
and that's just going to be a 2-0, just like that.
Dude,
I thought that the best play for TS was to play it slow, but they actually played it like pretty fast. But I think Wei made a big mistake here. I think Wei played it pretty bad here. He overcommitted to get the Drake. Let me check it out. Let's watch it one more time. So he actually fails. So this is actually really bad. So what Tien is trying to go for here is he's trying to smite off the Banshee's Veil while his kick flash is going off. That's the idea here. So you start your kick flash and then you smite as you're flashing, so that the Banshees breaks and you kick him in. But he failed it, so he ended up kicking into the spell shield and smiting after. So he messes up the timing. So this becomes a really, really, really big mistake from Tien. He ends up in no man's land. He has no flashes in the whole enemy team. Verisult missed. Once again, Verisult had been consistently missing, and it's very hard for top esports to enter and help Cream at all. Or help Tien at all. Cream is sectioned off by the wall. Jackie Love has this Ornn in front of him. He's full lethality. He can't really deal damage. He can't really walk into this zone very easily. So the beginning of the fight is pretty bad for top esports. They take as much damage as possible. They return damage at the end onto Zika. Now, there's a couple problems here. One is that Zika has smite. So he went spellbook smite. So he's not able to actually base CB back. I mean, he just doesn't have another summoner. He would have to smite the Drake in order to do anything. And the other problem is that LNG is now 5v5 face up into top esports, which is really easy for top esports to play because they have the poke Varus, they have the Hui, they have the range advantage here. They're able to contest LNG, and LNG has no way to really go on top esports. So this is good. I think one mistake that I see a lot from Western teams is that when somebody dies, the good Western teams don't do this. The teams like G2, for example, they understand when somebody dies, okay, can we still play a 4v4? How much does the enemy team lose? A death is not always bad. Just because it's 4v5, it doesn't mean that you have to give something up. A lot of times, it just is a trade-off. We have somebody dead, they used 4 ultimates, it's okay. So here, one thing that top esports does that's good is they stall time. And they're just playing this out moment to moment. They're not deciding oh, we're going to fight this and end the game off the fight. This is not what they're thinking right now. What they're thinking right now is if we stall them for long enough and we make them get the Drake doesn't really matter, and they have to base super late, we're going to have tempo and we're going to be able to contest Baron. So top esports is using this objective, trying to just delay them so that they're so far off tempo, meaning they have to base, they are so behind on the map that they lose Baron for it. So if you see, they're standing here, Mako's trying to flank around. They're trying to make it so it's very hard for LNG to do anything. 369 pressures. He walks back, comes back with his team here. Mako stays on the flank, rejoining. Once again, every time that they try to hit Drake, they are throwing Hui spells. They put the Hui QE on the floor using Varus poke. Right? And the problem here is that instead of just rely, what I think that they should probably do here is they should probably play it further back and rely on spear plus rend, if anything, to try to secure it. But Wei just commits his entire life for it. He has no flash, and he commits walking up to Q smite it so that they're able to get the Drake. But the Drake actually doesn't matter that much here. It's only third Drake. It doesn't do anything. And he dies. And as soon as he dies, the mindset changes. Top esports, every member is full life. LNG has a bunch of people that are no life. Now it's a 4v4 and Mako has an insane flank. And that's when they all just snap, right? Jackie Love ends up flashing forward, I believe. Mako flashes. Yeah, Jackie Love flashes forward. Cream flashes forward. Literally all of them. Look at this. This is good team synergy here. Look at how quick they all flash on this. Mako flashes, 369 flashes, both carries flash. That is a team punish right there. And they end the game off.